y'all. I'm Tailored by Debbie. If this is your first time joining me, welcome. I hope you're going to enjoy what you see and that you will subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you'll always be notified when I put up new videos. And if you've been around with me for a while, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to take tumbling tower blocks from two different places and we're going to make something really cute with them. These came from Five Below and they measure approximately 2 3/4 inches by approximately 8/10 of an inch. And then the ones from the Dollar Tree measure approximately 1 3/4 inches by just over 1/2 inch wide. So let's go ahead and get started. You're going to need one tumbling tower block. So let me go ahead and get one from each place. And then you're going to need a wood cutout, or you could also cut a heart out of cardboard or cardstock, whatever you have. Use what you have, y'all. But I have these cute little woodcut hearts from the Dollar Tree, and they're out right now in my store for Valentine's Day. They come in a package, and the seasonal section is where I found them. And then at Hobby Lobby in the wedding section, they'll often have wood hearts like this, or you can find them on Amazon, Hobby Lobby, or places like that. Get like a wood heart ornament of some sort for the larger blocks from Five Below. Now, we're also going to need pipe cleaners, and the Dollar Tree sells these metallic pipe cleaners. That's where I got these, but you can also get them just about anywhere they sell craft supplies. Now we've got different versions of what we're going to do with the hair for our wooden angels. You can use this paper, crinkled paper that you can get. You can also take sisal, and I bought this sisal twine from Amazon. I'll put the link in the description box below for this if you'd like to pick it up. I'll show you how we can use that to make hair. And then we're going to use some metallic yarn. You can also use baker's twine or whatever you have on hand. This came from TJ Maxx, and it is the Martha Stewart Home Decorative Ribbon Collection. I actually got this from my parents for Christmas, and I love this, y'all. It came with a little spool holder, so be on the lookout at your TJ Maxx, see if you can find these too. So we're going to need our wood blocks. You're also going to need some wood beads for the head. Now, Dollar Tree, you can hunt for these wooden wreaths, these round wooden beaded wreaths, and you can cut these apart easily with some wire cutters. You just snip off one of these ends and the beads slide right off. Or they also sell beads in hanging packages at Dollar Tree in the craft section, as well as sometimes they'll have like a beaded garland that you can cut apart and get beads from, or you can buy beads on Amazon, or a lot of y'all picked up beaded garlands from Walmart and places like that during Christmas. You can cut them apart and get wood beads off of them. So for the large Jenga block, you're going to want a bigger bead. So let me just pick one out of my bead stash. So I'm going to use these natural colored beads. And this one is approximately 3/4 of an inch in diameter. And then we're going to use one of the smaller beads like you can get off of the garlands from the Dollar Tree. So what we need to do is we're going to take our pipe cleaner, all right? And what I like to do for the larger ones, you want to kind of gather it together a little bit bigger than your bead, and then you're just going to twist. See how I've kind of put it like that, and you're just going to twist it several times. And then I like to take this end and just wrap it around. And then we're going to take some wire cutters, or you can use some scissors because these are not hard to cut. And then we're going to cut it. And that's our little halo for our big bead. So then to attach it to the head, I'm just going to squirt some glue down inside there. And then we're going to stick this down in there until we get it about as high as we think we want it for the halo. And I'm going to leave it sticking out about a little less than 1/2 inch. And then over here on this end, we can just take and cut that off flush with the bead. I'm going to do the same thing with the smaller one. And for these smaller beads, I find if you kind of wrap it around your index finger like that, that's about the size of the halo I like for these smaller beads. Then you're just going to twist it a few times. Then the same thing, wrap or twist these two together. Then make your little halo. Then you're going to squirt some glue down inside the bead. And then I'm going to stick it down inside the bead until it's sticking up. However high you want your halo to be above your angel's head. Now, for the sisal, let me show you how you can take this. This is why I love this sisal twine. You can take it and cut off just a couple of inches, and then you're just going to take and pull that sisal twine apart. Just pull it apart, and what I do is I make a pile. Just kind of pull it apart, make a pile. It's got lots and lots of individual pieces of sisal twine, and you just want to pull them all apart. And this is what we're going to use for the angel's hair. I love it because it's thin, really thin. So scale to these little beaded angels looks really nice. Okay, now once we have a pile of that sisal, I'm going to pick it up, and then I'm just going to take it and roll it in my hands. Get it as tight as you want it for their little tuft of hair on top of their head. Then we're going to put some glue right here. And we're going to glue the hair down on top of the little angel's head. Then you can take your scissors and just kind of trim up that hair. However long you want it to be. And then you're going to take that little halo and just kind of fold it over, and look how adorable, y'all. Now you're going to take the wooden heart and you want to glue it with the wings coming up. So it's going to cover about half of your bead. Okay, so kind of eyeball that. And then we're going to put some glue. Okay, and you're just going to press that down until that glue kind of sets. Okay, now we're going to take our angel head. Make sure you've got the halo in front with the stem in the back. You're going to put some glue on the bottom of the bead and glue it down just like that. Isn't that cute? Then the final step is to take some of your yarn, and this has the gold going through it. As you can see right there, it's really pretty. Or you could just use the white fluffy yarn would be pretty. Anything that you have. Like I say, use what you have. I'm going to put some glue right here, kind of on the shoulder of the angel. And then I'm going to take that same little stick and we're going to press it down into the glue. Okay, then I'm going to twist so it tightens up that gold yarn running through it. Make it a little bit tighter, weave. Figure out about where I need to cut my yarn on the other side. We're going to go ahead and cut it off. And then I'm going to go ahead and put glue all the way around the rest of the neck and on the other shoulder. And I'm going to take this little stick and we're going to press it down around the angel's neck. And y'all, that's all there is to it. Now you can draw a face on it. You could paint this block, paint the wings. So many different versions that you could do of these angels. Let's go ahead and make one with the large block. How adorable would this be on a tier tray as a shelf sitter? And here's one that I did with the engraved words, and I just used some of that paper to glue on for the hair. But y'all, possibilities are endless. I hope y'all will give this a try. If you do, please tag me in a photo because I would love to see how yours turn out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.